Looking for green investment opportunities that can deliver both real environmental impact and attractive returns? In this update, you will discover some of the most interesting sustainable crowdfunding projects available right now, including solar, wind, energy efficiency, recycling, aquaculture, and nature restoration projects across Europe and beyond. We will also go through the latest platform updates, key achieved results, and the most important industry trends shaping sustainable investing today. So if you want to stay ahead in renewable energy and impact investing, let's dive in. Let's start with the most exciting part, new projects. On Lendosphere in France, several new solar projects are drawing attention. One of the biggest is Grupo Kenergy in Spain, which is contributing to a portfolio of 4 solar projects. Together, these plants are expected to produce 362 gigawatt hours per year and avoid nearly 69,000 tons of CO2 annually. Another project, Dellen in France, is financing 14 rooftop solar plants on industrial sites. And Gascogne Nouvelles Energies is supporting additional solar roofs in France as well. So Lendosphere continues to show strong momentum in community-backed solar energy. Moving to GoParity from Portugal, the platform is once again proving how broad sustainable investing can be. Their project AQUILA.is in Malaysia helps fund 58 new rooftop solar systems for households. Then there is ACE Aquatec, which finances technology for more sustainable aquaculture, using AI-powered systems to better protect fish. SeaForester is another standout, raising money to restore seaweed and kelp forests in Portugal, while Candam Tech supports smarter urban recycling through real-time data tracking. This is a very good reminder that sustainable investing is no longer just about solar panels. It now covers a much wider impact ecosystem. On Ener2 Crowd in Italy, investors can currently find some of the most attractive yields in this segment. Projects like Optimus Steel in the United States and WEEBOUNCE in Italy offer returns of up to 10% gross annually, while MONELEG in Spain offers up to 9.5%. These projects focus on industrial efficiency, building upgrades, and energy-saving certificates, showing that sustainability can also mean improving how businesses consume energy. In Germany, WIWIN offers 2 very interesting opportunities. Tuchfabrik Wohnen in Berg is transforming an old ruined factory near Magdeburg into 44 modern energy-efficient apartments, with an offered return of 8.5% per year. And Windpark Naurath gives investors access to 2 existing wind turbines, with 5.5% interest plus a variable bonus. Over at Klimja in Austria, we see more renewable energy activity in Chile. A recently funded project, Agricola Fruticola Maranello, raised capital to build a solar plant for irrigation, offering 7.25% annually, and the platform is currently featuring wind and solar parks with an impressive 8% return. On Lida.co, one of the biggest highlights is Heliup, which took part in a major €16 million fundraising round to expand ultralight photovoltaic panel production in France. This is a strong example of how crowdfunding platforms can connect investors not only to projects, but also to fast-growing climate tech companies. Solarify in Switzerland also brings attractive and tangible solar opportunities. Its Worb Solar Plant includes battery storage and gives investors a direct way to finance a plant producing 81,000 kilowatt hours per year. The platform also highlights projects like the Arnie School and TCS Camping Solothurn, showing how solar can be integrated into public and community infrastructure. Other important developments include bettervest, which financed Ongresso Energy in Colombia with over €400,000 raised for 11 solar projects. And on Lendosphere, activity remains very strong, with campaigns from URBASOLAR, Solaire, and SOLVEO ENERGIES. In total, the platform currently hosts 17 active solar projects aiming to raise more than €14 million. Meanwhile, Enerfip continues to host multiple active campaigns, including Sonora, Bridge C.D.E.R, Skysun BESS, Campania Solar T3, and DevStock. Now let's look at the key platform updates. One of the most interesting moves comes from bettervest, which has launched donation crowdfunding alongside its traditional impact investing model. This opens the door to supporting social and ecological NGOs that may not generate financial returns, but still create measurable positive impact. Solarify is celebrating 10 years of activity and its results are impressive. According to the platform, 96.4% of its solar plants are profitable, and the overall portfolio is performing 11% above normal expectations. That is a very strong signal for investors looking for track record and stability. Goparity has upgraded its impact measurement framework after collaborating with UNDP AltFinLab. This is important because better impact measurement means more transparency and less risk of impact washing. Eno2 Crowd also highlighted a major regulatory development in Italy. A new decree now allows the SME Guarantee Fund to be applied within crowdfunding, which could help make the market more solid and transparent for investors. Enlita shared that 15 of its funded startups were featured in the prestigious Impact 4120th Index, including well-known names like Laforge and Laforgeon, which is now expanding into Spain. Finally, let's talk about the bigger picture. One of the clearest trends is that solar energy continues to dominate sustainable crowdfunding, especially in France, where it now represents a major share of crowdfunding collections. This shows not only investor appetite, but also how crowdfunding is becoming a meaningful channel for financing Europe's energy transition. Another important trend is the rise of biogas and biomethane, especially in Spain and across Europe more broadly. As Europe looks to strengthen its energy independence, these technologies are gaining attention as practical tools for converting waste into clean energy. So the takeaway is simple: sustainable crowdfunding is becoming more diverse, more mature, and more attractive. Investors can now choose from projects in solar, wind, energy efficiency, recycling, aquaculture, biodiversity restoration, and climate tech, often with returns reaching up to 10% annually. If you want to follow the best opportunities in renewable energy, startups, real estate, and alternative investing, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more updates. And if you want to explore these platforms and projects in more detail, visit Crowdinform to discover more sustainable investment opportunities across Europe.